enough about that. The other thing I want to talk about is this WWAMI program. I'm sorry, Nancy, your eyes are going to roll back in your head here because you've heard it from me. But the WWAMI program trains Montanans to become physicians. And the University of Washington is rated #1 in the United States for training primary care physicians. #1. That's ahead of Harvard. It's ahead of Brown. It's ahead of Yale. It's ahead of Princeton. It's #1. So the idea of not taking advantage of these 10 slots when they are offered to us is, I think, unconscionable. When you apply to WWAMI, you go through an interview process. And in that interview process, they determine what your commitment is to the state of Montana. Are you a Montana resident or not? How long have you lived there? They pick Montanans to go to this program. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is the collateral benefits of having this WWAMI program, which has been growing for 40 years now in both reputation but not in size. Because we have this great program, we attract great undergraduate students. I teach them. And last semester, I had 110 pre-med students in my class. 110. And how many slots are we offering? Right now, 20. In the last 10 years, we've also developed a post-baccalaureate pre-med program. This is for folks who go through and get a degree in something like, humanities, something that's not very employable, but then they decide they want to become a doctor. And so they come to MSU, and they go through this post-bac program, and they apply to medical school. Now, I probably shouldn't use this statistic because it's secondhand information, but last year we placed over 80% of our students in medical schools. 80%. That's double what it was 10 years ago. That is amazing success. Amazing success. And these are dedicated students. This program is a winner. So I get really frustrated when I'm sitting here, and we're talking about all these programs and about money going to this and money going to that, and this is going to cost us, an extra $500,000 or so. This is something that benefits students directly. This is something that when we talk about our kids being able to become educated and earn more money, this is it. This is it. This is a program that works. Now, I'm totally with you on this idea of payback. It's a very difficult thing to do, but it is definitely on the radar. It's tough. It's tough. And if we do something like that, there are a lot of moving pieces involved here. And so if we go with a Wyoming program, we're going to have to backfill dollars in Mr. Pitt. That's what we'll have to do, because it would not be fair to have both of those programs on the backs of the students. The other thing I want to get across here is my wife was a WWAMI graduate. My wife is a physician. This is not a free ride. And the discussion this time was so much better than in past sessions. This is, in past sessions, we had folks coming in and pounding the table saying that WWAMI is a gravy train, and we did not have that, and for that I'm very thankful. WWAMI?
Representative Woods, at some point, is there a question?
My question,
Terry,
sir.
It's kind of... I've let you go quite a bit here.
Yeah, yes, you have, and I appreciate that, sir, because
I appreciate what you do, or I wouldn't have let you go.
Yeah. So I guess what I want to say is it's not a free ride. Students graduate in debt. My wife graduated $180,000 in debt, and when we talk about incentivizing people to come back, what I want to get across as well here, this incentivizing is quite necessary. and that's really a good way to approach this problem, because as it stands, my wife, as a physician in Montana, makes $100,000 a year. We could easily make double that in another state, and that's what's drawing these students away. Higher wages in other states. So with that, I guess, sir, my question is, can we have these 5 seats back?
Thank you, Representative Woods. I think we're going to take a short 10-minute break.
That means like a real tense period.